I'm at a loss for where to begin. It's all so perplexing. It feels like the world has been turned upside down. I faced numerous challenges in my life, but my journey with my now ex-wife started back when I was a student at Suvorov School. We connected, had great correspondence, and carried on for years. Throughout it all, I believed she was the one, my soulmate. We built a life together, with children firmly rooted in our hearts. I had hoped that we would grow old together, cherishing the memories we had created. Little did I know, my wife had a completely different plan in mind. The changes began a mere 6 months ago, during the summer. She transformed herself. A new hairstyle, a different hair color, and a complete change in fashion. It was hard for me not to notice. I complimented her and thought she had done it all for me, an effort to impress and capture my attention. Initially, I believed her actions stemmed from jealousy towards my female students. Perhaps she wanted to outshine them, to ensure that my eyes remained solely on her. However, as time went on, her behavior took a turn for the worse. She started coming home late from work, sometimes not even returning until the early hours of the morning. She became easily irritated, finding fault in the smallest of things. She would retreat to another room, clutching her phone, leaving me feeling disconnected. And then there were the inexplicable rejections, denying me intimacy without any reasonable explanation. All these signs weighed heavily on my mind, prompting me to confront her and try to understand what was happening. Throughout all these years, she expressed herself as an exceptional mother to our children, an incredible wife to me, a devoted friend, and the source of countless blessings. And it is unquestionably true. We have always cherished and respected one another, never losing sight of our shared journey. She admitted that her feelings for me had waned over time, and it was in no way my fault. Such things happen organically. Furthermore, she expressed her gratitude towards me for the years we spent together, for raising such remarkable children, and for my exemplary role as a father. She acknowledged my strengths as a man, affirming that I will thrive in life despite my age. It holds true. I've abstained from smoking, maintained an active lifestyle, and rarely indulge in alcohol. Perhaps this is why numerous female students find pleasure in my company. However, the time has come for each of us to embark on our independent paths. She revealed that she has met someone and fallen deeply in love, assuring me that her conscience remains clear, for she fulfilled her commitment to the fullest extent. With a sincere plea and almost on her knees, she beseeched me for forgiveness and permission to move on. With him, she has found herself regaining a newfound bloom, no longer just a woman, but a girl 20 years younger. Initially, it was undoubtedly painful as we had shared many years together. However, I couldn't help but acknowledge that this outcome was inevitable. It dawned on me that she had endured numerous hardships as a military spouse, and I marveled at her unwavering loyalty throughout our travels to military towns and garrisons, until my current position at headquarters. I couldn't help but wonder who this fortunate individual was, but I had no intention of seeking him out or resorting to violence. I had made a personal decision that if she no longer loved me, it would be best to let go, sparing all three of us from unnecessary suffering and allowing me to handle it independently. Despite my pleas, she refused to disclose his identity, leaving me with the task of uncovering the truth. And the moment I discovered the truth, my whole world turned completely upside down. He's merely a young man, an adolescent, merely 21 years old. And foolishly enough, I am 45. I attempted to reason with her, questioning her actions. What on earth is she thinking? He will simply toy with her emotions and abandon her. He is merely toying with her mind. She insists that he brings her happiness, rejuvenation, claiming that the intimate moments with him are unparalleled to anything we've shared in a long while. She divulges the nauseating details, describing the fulfillment of her deepest desires and the countless new experiences she has encountered. Oh, it pained me greatly to hear such words, to be exposed to such revolting particulars. My daughter and son-in-law were both stunned, utterly unable to grasp her reasoning. Back when I was in college, twice I had female students declare their love for me, but I nipped it in the bud, assuming it was just youthful infatuation. My son came to visit over the New Year holidays, and he's in the loop now too. He called her an idiot. I quickly reprimanded him. "Don't talk about your mother like that, Lieutenant." We gathered for New Year's Eve, the four of us, my son, my daughter with her husband, while she and her young lover jetted off to St. Petersburg on someone else's dime, that's for sure. She did call from there, but the kids refused to speak with her, despite my attempts to encourage them. To be honest, I bear no grudges, anger, or hatred towards her. She mentioned that once the holidays are over, she intends to initiate divorce proceedings. She plans to vacate the house and reside with him in our former one-bedroom apartment. Additionally, she asserted that she is entitled to 50% of the net income from her store, while the remainder will be divided amongst me, my son and daughter. These are the terms she has proposed, emphasizing that they are contingent upon me promptly granting her an unconditional divorce. Furthermore, I must pledge not to interfere with her personal happiness, harass her, or manipulate the children against her. I can't help but wonder what will become of her when reality reveals itself in all its glory and the veil is lifted from her eyes. Having known her for so many years, I understand her character, and it will undoubtedly shatter her. Despite the pain she has caused us, I still hold on to the hope that she will come to her senses.